Remember, we're in a drought. It's May 22nd. And I gotta turn the furnace on to work in the garage because it's 4 degrees outside. But we're in a drought. The greenest drought I've ever seen. I didn't realize that a drought is supposed to be so green and get double the rainfall that you've had in previous years. It's crazy. What is going on? I hope everybody's having a great day. I got the Cherokee back in the garage, and this is going to be a video filmed over a little bit of time as I finish getting everything prepared to head up to the Yukon. Today's video, I'm going to start working on the rear shocks because it's going to be probably 7,000 kilometer trip, rough roads. I'm going to be carrying a bit of weight, so I want to put some new shocks in the rear to help accommodate for all that. In the previous video, we tackled the front brakes and got the roof basket put on. These are the new shocks that I picked up from Rock Auto. I am less than a month away from heading up to the Yukon. It has been wet this spring. I'm not going to have any issues with forest fires, I don't believe. Everything's looking good, and I'm excited to head up there. It's been since 2015, almost a decade since I was last up in the Yukon, and I love it there, and I can't wait to go back. Since I'm working on the rear shock, and you never want to trust a jack by itself, I got my good old Power Fist 2-ton jack here, and we're going to put it underneath the pinch rail. But we have this special pinch rail adapter that fits onto these jacks, as you see right here, and we're going to set her up. So hopefully you can kind of see, and then I just want to set it down on there, but not deflate totally off the jack. So got weight on there, weight on there. I'm gonna be safe to take off the tire now. Now we gotta try to get that one out, hopefully without any issues. Fun stuff. Trying to get in there. Oh yeah, it's coming. We got it out. No gatekeeper today. Yeah, this should be interesting. See how that nut is recessed in there. Spray some WD-40 to get it wet. However, I came prepared. I purchased this shock absorber tool to help hopefully compensate for that. Shut her down, shut her down. Well, the shock absorber tool would have worked perfectly, except it's the wrong size. Oh well, this is gonna be fun. And luckily, we just got to spin right off and everything else. Throw that on there. Grab my new nut. And my new nut is probably the size that'll work. Okay. We're in and we're tight. It's probably not really gonna be a whole bunch you're gonna see. So what I gotta do now, since I don't have enough height anymore, I just stuck this jack underneath there. I'm gonna lift up the control arm so I can get those top bolts in. Since there's only a spring there, it's going to be really easy to jack it up, especially get it to where I need to be. Right under. do that bolt up. Once I dropped the bottle jack, the rest of the shock opened up, just wasn't fully extended yet. That part's done. Put the skirt back in. These things work amazing. Because pinch rails and those don't go well, but pinch rails and that do. Found this interesting though, that shocks should be replaced in pairs. And it looks like there's two different matching ones. This one is obviously a lot newer than that one because you can tell by the corrosion. You know, that one's been on there a long time. So somewhere along the line, an OEM shock was replaced with another OEM shock and the other one left. Just trying out this Meguiar's interior detailer cleaner. It actually does a real good job. And like wiping down my door panels and hit up the dash. Looking good. Yeah, it does leave a nice finish. Still loving this dash and the matching stereo. Well worth the investment. Gives it a whole new driving experience. I know it sounds kind of weird, but the old JK dash is just super boring. What is sad though is that I lost my favorite knife. I had a Smith & Wesson I had for basically the last 10 years. I took on every adventure I ever went on, and somehow it went missing. It went missing either on my last two winter camping trips. That's the last time I think I had it. It makes me really sad because it's been with me in a lot of places, man. It's crazy. It may turn up as well somewhere because I'm really bad for misplacing things and putting them in places that I would probably never think about putting them, and then finding them like months later after I forgot about them. So you never know. I am quite happy how the JK turned out. Going back to my favorite knife I lost. Last time I know for sure was when I was winter camping, and the first night I tried out the rear seat delete. I know I had the knife because I had it up top here and stuff when I was cooking on the lid, but yeah, I looked all around. It is MIA, unfortunately. Sadness. This is it. Got the Cherokee inside. Gonna change the oil. Give her one good last check over because next week, 8 days, heading to the Yukon. There's no turning back now. What's super nice about the Cherokee is that I don't have to remove the skid pan to drain the oil, which was the case on the Jetta when I had it. Alright, let all that oil drain out. Take 6 liters. This thing's treated me pretty good so far. I had it almost a year now. Be a year next month. Oh, the drain plug is out. I'm gonna pull the filter, and then some more oil is gonna drain down below. I've already checked. Make sure that the oil cooler isn't leaking. How good that sense. The filter wants to stay inside. New AMS oil filter. New O-ring. Lubed up. I'm just having a look with the flashlight. Making sure everything's looking good. Got this extended life, 20,000 miles or 1 year. Gonna dump 5 liters in so I can start it. Got 5 in. We'll be safe to start it now. Get it underneath. The air filter for having almost 20,000 K on it, it's not that bad. Just trying to get everything fit up in a big storm. That's all I can do for now. The weather's got crappy, so those I gotta load up. Some tools, the axe, the ladder, my good old Power Fist bag, and picked up some extra things for some tools. Don't have this thermocell. We got those from Princess Auto as well. Can all fit in that bag. Those all fit in there. Good. Start packing now so I don't forget. Just stopping in at Boiling Ore Brewery here. Get some beers for the road trip. Just grab some beers for the trip. Hazy Pale, Oatmeal Stout. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Jeep's gonna be right full. It took like almost a month for the toolbox to disappear.